Joining us now on the rally right here on Twitter is Oakland Raiders running back Latavius Murray, who just finished up his 2016 season. Thanks for taking the time to join us, Latavius, and congratulations on the season you and your Raiders had, despite the fact it didn't end the way you wanted with Derek Carr's injury.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Definitely didn't end the way we wanted it to end. More unfortunate things happened at the end of the season, but still had a chance down there in Houston. Just didn't get it done. But give them credit, man. Great defense, great team. Moving on.
Before we dive further into your Raider team and the accomplishments you guys put together on the field this season, we have the opportunity to talk with you today because you're a finalist for VIZIO's Top Value Performer Award, also known as the TVP. Tell us a little bit about this distinction and how fans can get involved in the voting process.
Well, fans can get involved in the voting process by logging on to vizio.com/TVP. You can vote now until January 16th, as many as times as you can. And so VIZIO is doing 10th year doing it, nominating the top value performer, basically a player who's outplayed their contract, and I'm among some other great nominees, hard-working guys, and so just a way to have some fun. Telling all of my fans to go out and vote, and let's get these TVs in.
All right, let's get back to what you and your Raiders were able to do on the field this year, Latavius. You were a big part of that offense, and before Derek Carr went down, you guys were regarded as a legit Super Bowl contender. How happy are you, or how satisfied are you that your team is now regarded in that light when you are 100% healthy?
I mean, obviously we want to be up there when they talk about the better teams or the best teams in the NFL. We want to be right up there in the conversation. And so, again, I think we were able to do some great things this year. Winning 12 games is not easy in this league. And so, and play in the postseason, that's everything. All those things is what you want. We had a chance to win our division. All those things is what we play for. It's what we want. It's the goals we set at the beginning of the season. For us to come up short is very disappointing because those things were right there for us. But again, we just have to continue. Now we know what needs to be done. We know we have to, obviously push the envelope even more to come back next year better and stronger team.
Well, hopefully Derek Carr comes back with a stronger fibula after suffering that devastating injury late in the season. When you consider the leaps and bounds that Derek Carr has made in his progression as an NFL quarterback, he was regarded as an MVP candidate this season. How impressed are you with the leader and the quarterback he's become for your team?
I'm very impressed. But he's the kind of guy that he's been since he came in day one. That's the facade he has about him. He's a leader. He's just a guy that lights up in the room, and a guy that loves the game of football and loves playing. And so you love playing next to a guy like that. Especially with the things that he's been able to do this year, man. He's been playing on fire. And so again, very, very sad that he ended that way for him. But very lucky to play beside him and really just be a part of this season with him.
Yeah, Latavius, if you want to remain in that backfield with Derek Carr wearing the silver and black, you're going to have to come to a new agreement on a contract with the Oakland Raiders. You are a free agent this offseason, and your guy we were just discussing, Derek Carr, was quoted recently saying, quote, how bad he wants you back on the Raiders next season. He's one of your best friends on the team. You share the backfield with him. I know you guys are very close. How badly are you telling your representation to get a deal done so you can continue growing alongside Derek Carr and the Raiders?
Well, my representation knows, I believe the organization knows that I want to be a Raider, and so I'm very hopeful that I can return, finish what I started, and again play with guys like Derek, man, my friend, where the relationship goes further than the game, further than the field. Be able to finish what I started, the relationship I built there in that organization, my teammates. I think it's very special, and it was very cool to be a part of it. And I think we're just now starting, so I want to be there along the way for every bit of it, the rest of the way.
Well, if you do get that done and remain a part of Oakland's backfield for the foreseeable future, you might have a new offensive coordinator next year. Bill Musgrave will not be back with the Raiders next season, and he called the plays for you guys. Who would you like to see, either in-house or from around the league, come in and fill that role, maintain continuity, or do you think you need a new voice from the offensive coordinator position?
Well, that's something I'm going to leave up to those guys who make those kind of decisions. But again, I'll trust the process that we've had, since Jack and Reggie, those guys, since I've been here. I trust that whoever they choose to fill the spot will be perfect fit for the offense to go out there and be successful.
I know, Latavius, it stings that you guys aren't still playing football in the postseason, but if you're a fan of the game, it should be fun watching the divisional round, especially cheering for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I imagine you will be waving your terrible towel because anything other than a Pittsburgh win is going to leave you hurting if your rival Kansas City Chiefs keep advancing. Are you going to be a Steeler fan this weekend as those two teams meet at Arrowhead?
I'm not a fan of neither. Let me just say that. But I'll just say, man, may the best team win. Obviously, they're both playing great football, and so again, they're still playing, and they earned it. So may the best team win, man. I obviously wish both of them luck.
Yeah, if they can end in a tie, I'm sure you would take that. But, of course, that's not possible in the postseason. Do you have any, friends from either your high school playing days, college playing days, or other friends around the league that are still involved in the postseason that you might be rooting for individually?
A.J. Boye, who just played against them, with the Texans, playing great this year, having an outstanding year. So I'm hoping he's able to still play some good ball. So I'm always rooting for a former Knight.
All right. A.J. looked very good against your offense in that win for the Texans. Now he gets the very tough test of trying to shut down Tom Brady in the New England Patriot offense in the divisional round. That's Latavius Murray, our Oakland Raiders running back, joining us here on the Rally. He is, one more time, just to remind you, a finalist for VIZIO's Top Value Performer of the Year, which is given to players who outperform their contract. And, of course, Latavius is looking for a new contract to stay in Oakland alongside Derek Carr in that Raiders backfield. Best of luck this offseason and getting that deal done and in your future NFL endeavors, Latavius.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.